Support Pro Play Games on Patreon.
Hey everybody, let's see. We are in round 7 of the Dragon Ball Nationals 2022. We are stampeding toward a finish, man.
Yeah.
We have seen so many crazy games being thrown down, and we have Trey Faircloth on his signature cooler mill versus Nicholas Minio on SS4 Gogeta.
Yeah. You guys have been asking where there's red. Here it is.
Here's the red.
Here's the red.
So according to Trey, this Gogeta deck just loses to Cooler Mill.
Okay.
We'll see what Nicholas Minio has to say about that.
It's a bold claim, but you're also 5-1 at one of the largest events of the year right now, and doing very, very well.
Yeah, this is also one of the hardest events of the year.
Yeah, it is a stacked room.
Yeah. So somebody in chat's probably going to correct me. Trey Faircloth is the only player in our entire game's history who has topped every single Nationals.
As far as I know, he topped last year at least.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that claim was made last year, and so nothing's changed yet.
Yeah. So he is the guy to do it. If we're trying to see him go 4 for 4,
Yep. If he gets, if he has an X2 record, I think he's almost guaranteed for day 2.
Exactly.
And some X3s are going to trickle in.
Really? Some X3s are going to get in?
I think so.
It's possible.
There's very few ties today with the new time rules.
Yeah.
And everything else with it. So
the fact that we're guaranteed playing out 9 rounds is also going to help the fact that it's going to help X3s get in, if anything, because we're not going to end early and they're going to have less points,
Yeah, and going into this round, I believe we had 8 undefeateds. So at the end of this round, we'll have 4 and then 2. So we really are closing in onto our finals.
Yep.
All right, and doing Gogeta thing.
Yeah, we have a typical Gogeta thing. So, pay 1, play the Goku, draw a card, swing with the leader. You can combo with cards in rest mode. We're going to combo with the Goku, draw a card, and then look at the top 3 to add a Red Saiyan or a Unison with a specified cost of 2.
Yeah.
This is one of the things. Gogeta is not only extremely consistent, but it's just good at generating Z energy.
Yeah.
And now we're going to see the Vegeta come out. When the Vegeta comes out, if you have a Goku in your combo area, you can pay 1, play Vegeta. It's a 20k crit, and then when it comes out at neg 15 something.
Yeah. Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, there's a reason like this deck and Red Sin get compared a lot. It's just a lot of aggression while also getting rid of stuff on your opponent's board at the same time.
Exactly. And, Trey is just going to attack the battle card here. He doesn't really want to give his opponent life, but to be fair, the Gogeta player is probably going to combo no matter what. I've seen a lot of people try to starve out the resources of the Gogeta by not attacking. See, he's just going to combo this. Look at the top 3. It just cycles a card. This also puts a Vegeta in his his Z energy.
Yeah.
His little tongue twister. And now he's going to be able to awaken. So I've seen a lot of people try to starve out the Gogeta there by forcing an attack to make, basically to make Nicholas combo on his turn to get that awaken. But, Trey said, I want a card,
He does. I get it, right? But, previously, doing something like this would only, get you a free cycle so you don't go minus in hand advantage. But the fact that you're also building Z energy for this makes it, it's a positive plus for them attacking you at this point.
Yeah, you're building that secondary resource. And actually, now that I think about it, Cooler only draws on a leader swing, so he did attack the leader there. That was sometimes I forget how old Cooler is. Back when
it's BT9.
Yeah.
It's the last support it got was a year ago, and it's that Cooler and energy.
Yeah. Well, no, that Chilled came out in the anniversary box.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we did get the Chilled as well.
That Chilled's an amazing card. He's also playing that Frieza tournament pack. It's a 1 energy negate, swap 1. And you add the negate back to your hand and then play a card. That's a pretty nice combo that Trey has there. We've been talking all weekend about how good 1 energy negates are. And here he has one that he can recycle. Looks like Minio's taking his time reading the cards. You don't want to get caught by a weird strategy. Just take the Beerus, right? That seems pretty good.
Yeah. And the thing is, Trey did this knowing that he would be. I did ask for that Z energy just to be a little bit more on stream there. I thought he only had 1 or 2, so there's already 3. My goodness.
Right.
But that Broly was picked up.
Off of the leader.
So Trey knew that this was an option for him because he did pass willingly with
Yeah.
2 up, but
I think if you're Trey, you've been getting Broly crowned a lot.
Yeah.
In testing and today and at locals, because Trey loves Cooler Mill.
yeah.
So if you're doing that, you're getting Broly crowned a lot, and you're making the decision to say, hey, I still think I can do it, even with getting Broly crowned.
Yeah, and there is that freeze in the gate we were just talking about coming down.
Yep. It does come out in rest mode, which means the crown can attack it, and then you can combo with the crown in rest mode. It's plus, man.
Oh my gosh,
That-
I forgot. That's so silly.
That ability is very plus. Just comboing with cards in rest mode is an insane mechanic, right? It's extremely strong.
Yeah, again, on top of just having this Z energy thing, like just
Yeah.
you get absurd amounts.
Yep. Oh, he actually comboed into it. Okay. So I wonder if he's swinging life here.
No,
No?
I
Okay.
think he
That's
just
fair.
wanted to build
Yep.
either Z energy or just get that cycle.
Oh man, we can see Awaken. He's grabbed the Unison, so we're gonna see Awaken. Probably play Unison, play more 1-drops.
Why not?
Yeah, we know how good 1-drops are,
Very good right now. Or anything that's cost 1 right now.
especially when your 1-drops are actually 4 with 20k attack, man.
Yeah.
And they draw cards.
Yeah, like 1 energy can do so much nowadays.
Yeah.
It's silly. Like
Yeah.
the instead of having things cost more, it's usually gated by how much energy do you have.
Yeah.
You still pay 1, but you
Right.
just have to have 3 more energy or
Yeah.
4 or more.
It's a much more reasonable balance measure, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Gogeta, and he's picking up 3. One thing that we've talked about before is he picked up 3 automatically. Based on the rules of Dragon Ball, you can actually pick up 1 at a time, and that way, in case you see the card you want immediately, you don't have to bottom deck any cards because, hypothetically, right, let's say you play this Gogeta, you get a super combo and your secret rare, and you're going to have to pick between bottom decking a super combo or bottom decking your secret rare,
Yeah.
which makes it really hard to obtain again,
Yeah. And I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, the Gogeta deck, I don't think it shuffles inherently very much, right?
Off the top of my head, I'm thinking, you see that 1-drop GT Goku and his energy? That looks at the top 5, grabs something, and then shuffles.
Yeah.
So, I mean, off the top of my head, I can probably only think of that card. Maybe he probably plays another one.
Yeah, but
The searching for rivals, look through the deck, add a Goku GT. So there's a
okay.
couple,
Yeah.
but, it looks like he's already down 2.
Sure, yeah.
I like the idea of, like, picking it up 1 at a time and just seeing what happens, Like, oh, it's my secret rare? Okay, I'll take that. And then I can just draw my super combo.
Yeah.
If I'm that lucky, And
And there's a flip side, though. Like,
Yeah.
if you see not super combos.
Yep, you never know. All right, he's going to surmounting. Yep, love surmounting. I think I've said this before. I think it's one of the best cards ever printed.
Yeah, and it's just the fact that it's literally the first Z battle card they ever printed.
Yeah.
And it is so good off the gate.
Yep, and going down to 5 is very important because this means he'll be able to testing the opposition, and we see Raditz super combo in his hand. So if he's able to testing down to 4, that means he's able to Raditz offensively. Really strong. And he's swinging with it because he can just combo the crown and see, like, now Trey's testing. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we're going to take down to 4, summon the token.
And he's got it. He's got
Yeah.
the official token, too. Nice.
Got the official token. Swing.
Fuck.
Technically, Minio's auto will resolve before Trey's, but, I mean,
Yeah, whatever.
if he's not going to interact with it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yep. So when this Vegeta is played, you draw a card. Then when you combo with it, you draw another card. This is how Gogeta just has all this crazy hand advantage.
And then Z
we're gonna-
energy
yep.
advantage and
Okay, so because you're at 4 life, it only negs 10k. So then the cooler leader will trigger. You mill 1 for each card negged, and then you draw a card.
now it's called cooler mill, and strictly because it does mill. But the win conditions usually not milling, I would say, for this leader. Is that true? Or
So that is an interesting statement. It is matchup dependent. You are just like putting your opponent off of, like, how should I say? They can't take too long.
No.
If they take too, like, look at how many cards Nicholas has drawn.
That was what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it cycles a lot. Red Sin would also be a matchup where you
Yeah.
cycle a lot.
And
You're in a bit of danger if it does go for long enough.
exactly, yeah. Oh, we see Vegeta's secret rare from Trey. Yeah, I'm a fan. I like Vegeta. I think it's a great card. Oh, and see, he's swapping to play. Oh man, this is
Clan of Terror, I believe.
It's definitely clan something. I think it looks at the top 5 and adds a
Yeah, a Frieza. Yeah.
Frieza clan, right? So you
Yep.
can grab coolers. You can grab. Oh, and he had the one of Yamcha. Yeah, that's fair.
I was talking to Danny earlier too. Of all the counterattacks, this is like the weirdest one to limit to 1 in my mind. Like, it's
all the counterplays.
Yeah. Like, it's like maybe SS4 Vegeta is like slightly worse, but like people have been asking for Trunks for a while. People have been asking for what the Frieza for a little bit.
Frieza, even I think all of them should just go to 2. I think that'd be pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Clan Commander Frieza. Okay. When this card is played, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Add a red or blue Frieza clan. So we can pretty much just grab Trey's entire deck.
Yeah.
And here we're saying Trey use this SGR. It's such a good card because when you're at 4 or less, you can pay 1, play it, and neg up to 7 cards, 10K.
Mm-hmm.
And I never thought of this. Is it up to 7 because there were 7 Cell Juniors?
Or just like. There's 7's always thrown around in this game, right? For
7 Dragon Balls.
Yeah. But that definitely could be a reason for it.
I'm going to Google that tonight.
Okay.
That's actually, thematically, that is actually really cool.
Yeah, that can be your headcanon for sure.
That'll be my headcanon. I like that word, right? So then again, Minio is going to mill because his cards were negged, and then Trey gets the draw. Really cool. Yeah, this Gohan just seems like it's putting in some work.
Yeah, I mean, in a deck where none of your cards have barrier, and like both this deck and Sin are both the same. You play a bunch of boys, but they all get none of them have barrier, and you're really susceptible for targeting like that. The only difference is like Sin, some of their cards are okay with getting their energy negative, and strictly saying, I'd say Vegeta less so.
Oh yeah, yeah. The barrier is gonna hurt. I mean, you could have a bunch of because Tyrannical Blow Cooler does ignore barrier, but you would need like 4 of them to kill the Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, facing the Android Terror. When this card is played, choose up to 7 of your opponent's battle cards. They get neg 10, and if you do 5 or more, it gets plus 10 and double strike. Then if you combo with it, you pay 1, charge it to your Z energy, you neg 1 thing 15k, including a Unison. So you can knock a marker off for Unison, which is I call that like a battle trick, What if someone like swings Unison, combos Champa, if you knock the marker off, they lose the double strike?
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
Something with Cooler that's interesting too is that, when first released, like over 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago at this point?
2019.
Yeah, 2019. So, 3 years. Woo! But half the game lifespan ago, there weren't a lot of battle cards that would, and battle cards that wouldn't activate in the battle area, so they wouldn't count towards that, right?
Yeah.
But we've gone, as over 3 years, we've gotten more and more of these cards that do these effects, and it's always been, everyone went back to Pan and said, okay, is this going to be Pan? Cooler's the same thing, at least to Trey.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, another red card that negs? Sure, do it. I'm going to run it.
I'm going to add this to my bag of tricks.
Yeah.
All right, and here we're seeing, it looks like Defender of Life. He put 3 in there. Yeah, Defender of Life. You can put up to 1 Saiyan, and then it gains barrier. So it always gains barrier whether you put a Saiyan or not. So he's kind of just skipping the step. You don't need to do that.
No.
All right. You only do it in Pan because it has like an additional effect.
It definitely has additional effects, yeah.
Yep. So let me just go ahead and read Cooler for those in the chat who doesn't know. Trey's Awakened. So on the Awakened side, when it attacks, it draws a card, and then it has an auto. When the power of one of your opponent's battle cards is decreased, your opponent places the top card of the deck in the drop area, and that happens for every instance. Yep. So if, like, let's say Tyrannical Blow hits 2, they would mill 2 from the leader and 1 from Tyrannical Blow. And then auto once per turn, when the power of one of your opponent's battle cards is decreased by the skill of one of your battle cards, you draw a card.
Yeah.
So you get to neg things, mill things, and draw things.
Yeah. And he's using the new Chilled right now here as well.
Yep. So this thing has a ton of effects. So it is a 1 plus 5k. If you have a multicolor energy, it's a 0 plus 5k. So it is an arrival enabler for 1 card, and it's not your super combo. You can tap 2, play it, neg something 15, ignoring barrier, which would then trigger your leader. Look at the top 5, add a Frieza's clan, and then also is a 20k dual attack blockers.
Yeah, it's just
that thing is a paragraph. Not, we refer to Hans as books. That Chilled is a paragraph.
Yeah, he's a short novel.
Short story.
Yeah.
All right, we see that. Yeah, so removing the blocker, and here's like Trey's tapped out, But, you know, we saw Beerus super combo, so he might be able to untap, you know. Now, if he doesn't, he might be in a little bit of a tough spot. Nicholas still has, looks like 3 attackers and 2 energy, so he can definitely push really hard here. Trey needs a Beerus, and looking at his hand, I don't actually think he has one.
I immediately see one, yeah.
Yeah. I see a few dead cards in there, a few extra cards he's not going to be able to play this turn, so he's going to really have to focus on just pure combo power to get out of these attacks. Oh, he plays Draw Ape. Grade 8 Sun Goku Saiyan Instincts.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, Cooler's definitely a red deck that wants to be a blue deck a lot of the time. It's very funny.
Plays Bean, plays Dirty Bird.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we're going swing lead. Auto, draw 1. And play a 1-drop. Yeah, see, just the amount of cards that Minio is drawing and the amount of cards he's milling, he is like stampeding toward losing by deck out.
Yeah, yeah. I think there's probably under 20 cards left. I'm going to say 15 cards left in that deck.
Yeah, it's a little easier to tell too because it's not double sleeve. Sometimes when you have double sleeve, it's like, man, it looks like he has 30 cards left.
Yeah.
See, he's about to draw 2 more. But at the same time, you really want to draw those cards because what did I say earlier? We don't want to give Cooler time.
Mm-hmm.
If we give Cooler time, that's what he wants, you know?
Yeah, and it is a balance. Either just something is, you know, very aggressive and getting all the card draw early just so you can use it all, or you know, defensive.
You know, I feel like we're going to see a rush attack Vegeta. So Trey really just does not want to go down to 2 life.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we see, like, rush attack Vegeta, activate battle, swing. Trey doesn't have a Beerus. That could just be game over.
Mm-hmm.
He could get he needs a Beerus off of this life is what he needs.
Oh, that's
no, not quite.
Beerus.
Yeah. And I feel that there's it's hard to see how much Z energy does Minio have. Does he only have 4?
He only has 4, so I don't think he's able to get the double strike.
Oh, so he won't be able to get the double strike? Okay.
No, I don't think he will be able to.
Yeah, so you can swing, target Gohan.
Okay. I'm surprised he didn't do the another copy of the Goku, because that does just inherently have double strike.
That does inherently have double strike, you're right.
And barrier.
Yeah.
And he had the Z energy for it.
He did. Now, if Nicholas Minio is playing Vegeta's Secret Rare, all he has to do is survive 1 more turn and then slam it.
That's true.
So Trey absolutely cannot go down to 1 life under any circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
So 20k, 25. He's going to put the Ape in the drop and the Frieza in the Z. All right, yeah, Minio. Yeah, I think he has Vegeta. I think he was just setting up for the Vegeta play.
Mm-hmm.
Trey also has Vegeta.
Also has
I don't
Vegeta.
think he can play it this turn. He also looks like he has a Dirty Burst.
Oh yeah, another blue tool. We've seen this in like launch as well.
Yeah. Not locked to a blue leader. Okay. So you can activate, it's a We Are Universe 7. You add a Universe 7 card from your drop to your hand, which is Beerus Super Combo.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I was literally going to ask, what's the Spirit Super Combo seems
Yeah.
like a pretty good ad for that.
Yep. Yep. It just recycles like the best card in your deck. Yep. See, there we go. Now Super Combos are online.
There it is. Sorry, I don't know what card that was.
Official token. Oh, man. Yeah, this is not good. It's looking real bad for Trey. Minio can just kind of like slam Gogeta and then, slam Vegeta Secret Rare.
Mm-hmm.
And then like your leader's a 10k and you can just attack with your leader and just shotgun everything.
Yeah.
When I say shotgun, I mean like combo your entire hand.
Yeah, exactly.
I like referring to it as a shotgun. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, Trey knows that he's in trouble, so your options are kind of like, do I activate Draw Ape just to try to draw some outs? But that...
And it's leaving 3 up, which, again,
Yeah.
I don't know if we have any Bardock's known in hand, but if there are,
Yeah.
for one, see what am I afraid of, what's my damage, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of double strike on this board active this turn.
It's
too.
a lot, yeah. Yeah, charging additional unison. That's not really doing much here. All right. You know, you still do have to be aware. You can't just go all in on, like, a battle card, whether it has barrier or not.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure you only get barrier for the turn. So this is no longer a barrier
Correct.
card.
Yeah. That's what makes it balanced.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. All right. So 25 and one from hand, 30. Again, Trey just cannot afford to take any damage here.
None. Yeah.
All right. Beer super combo and a rival Majin Buu. You get to neg something 10k and draw a card. That card needs to be really, really good.
Yep. And he gets to draw another card as well from the leader.
Yep, from the lead. Oh.
It's still his combo too.
Those
so
were two really good cards. I think you.
Yeah. Well, you still have the red blue in your combo area. Yeah.
Man, do you play the Majin Buu first? Yeah, because Majin Buu costs blue, so you have to tap the multicolor.
Yeah.
You're gonna neg that 10, draw a card. Needs to be Senzu Bean. Okay. Do another Tyrannical Assault, which was not Senzu Bean. But he's gonna. I mean, is that Tyrannical Blow actually?
And he's deciding,
He knows he can't do it. Yeah.
Which is fair. Again, time is a factor for these games, and even if you're playing against aggression, I'd rather have 50 minutes for 2 games than 45.
I 100% agree. Yeah. Trey gets to start the new game going first, which is going to solidify him in a much better position.
And so for this game specifically, do you think it was a case of because I think Trey won the dice, right? The dice roll.
I don't even remember.
Okay, I think he did. Jack, you can correct me if I'm wrong, because I am pretty sure he did turn 2 open energy, and then Nicholas did turn 2 Broly crown.
Yeah.
That's what I remember seeing. I thought he was at 2, not at 3, but I could be wrong there. But specifically for that, it's I'm not sure exactly what he could have done differently, because he was playing almost exclusively defensively and still died on turn 4.
Man, and so what's in Minio's side deck for this matchup? He sides a mirror, probably for the mirror match, right? Because you're going to Z Awaken, but you're still going to lose to the mirror. Plays Mai. That
the
only
fact that
really affects...
Mirror can get over the Z leader sometimes is very funny.
Okay. That is... Oh, man. It's a King Vegeta counter.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely side in the other crown.
Yeah.
You probably can side in Omen because Tyrannical Blow is a 20k, so you can Omen it.
Mm-hmm.
You could side in the counter. I don't... Basically, if your opponent plays a 1-cost counter for free, you counter it. So that's really good against something like a D-Magic. I don't think Trey plays After Image. Kind of just has fallen out of favor. And Trey... let's say he's not on any Unisons either. So there's no Wolfang Fist, no After Image. So it's like a dead card, more or less.
Yeah, it's for something where Trey... I'd be curious to see, honestly, his own opinion. He's probably the best person to tell us his thoughts on that, just because it's such a specialist of a deck and a specialist of a player.
Yeah.
And, as he's told you, he said this is a good matchup for me, and he went first.
Yeah.
And it didn't look like he was able to
it didn't look
get
like
the footing that he wanted. So I don't know if it's just the sequence of draws of cards, or if there's something that Nicholas did that was different than what he's expecting.
One thing I noticed is he saw one Beerus super combo the whole game.
That's fair.
He got to recycle it, but he only saw one.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
it was very much like the draws off of his Majin Buus were actually insane.
Yeah.
But it's too little, too late.
And it's almost actually one because it had to be discarded from the Broly as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't remember what was in his hand. I think Trey should have played a card for 1 just to not be at 2 energy open, because we did see that Broly crown in that, if he did have something that he could play.
Yeah. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like, what do you even play? Like, he could have played as Frieza for, like, and then what, Set up a swap for next turn. You also lose a negate out of your hand at that point.
Yeah, because I don't think he had the swap target at that time.
Nah. So, but yeah, Minio is definitely able to regress through what little defense Trey had. Cooler Mill is kind of known for, like, having really strong defense, and we just didn't see it there, We didn't see Senzu Beans. We didn't see a lot of Beeruses.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was just, unfortunately, all his energy was rested out by turn 3.
Yep.
All right, and I'm gonna guess that Trey is gonna go first again.
You're gonna guess it. I could guarantee it.
I don't know, man. I'm just trying to clean the air. Like,
no, I get it. I get it. Yeah. Going first, pretty good.
yeah, pretty solid.
All right. So he opened 2 multicolors. He has a draw ape and a dirty burst. You know, I don't think Nicholas is gonna fall for the dirty burst. You know, so I would be surprised to see him keep it. You definitely want to charge a multicolor turn 1 because that will put your Beerus online for the rest of the game.
I'm gonna say it. There's a whole bunch of pizza that just walked by us, and we were super hungry. So that was that pause. that was just looking.
If we had eye tracker on, it would have just been. It would have just gone directly to the right. All right, and on Minio's side, he kept a crown, which is a great card.
Yeah, why would you not? Yeah. Again, it's a Cooler's a deck that wants to be a blue deck, right? And
Absolutely.
Crown is so good against that.
You know what I noticed, and this is so funny, and this is why I love card game players. The crowns in Nick's main deck are foil, and the one in his side deck is non-foil.
Yeah. Oh, I would do 100% the same thing.
1,000,000%. Yeah, it's like the funniest thing.
Sometimes my ratios are determined by how much of a single printing I have.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's like, why would I play 4? It just throws off my ratios.
Yeah. All right, yep, so he's charged. It looks like he has double black smoke in the opener. That actually is kind of rough, I'm not going to lie. Like,
yeah.
It can be good if Nyx just slams Unison on 2, but, like, if not, it can be a little tough. All right. One thing that's good for Trey here is Nick didn't open with one of the Goku or Vegetas that can draw itself, play itself and, like, draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
So, basically, preventing Nick from drawing 2 additional cards, you know?
Yeah. I will say, like, one of the nice things about Vegeta going second is that compared to a lot of decks, it doesn't lose too much momentum.
Yeah.
You obviously want to get to 4 as soon as possible, but you do get a benefit from being able to attack with your leader, from being able to play stuff for free and combo. Like, it is probably one of the best leaders I can think of that can go second. You know what I mean?
And that's actually, I just noticed, he didn't even combo a Goku. He had to combo a Gogeta. So he'll have to find a Goku in order to awaken, you know?
Yeah.
He might have one. Yeah, see, there's the Vegeta. And now he's going to play this Goku. He's going to draw a card, and this inherently has double strike.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, your opponent has to have 2 energy, right? Yeah, that's right.
All right, and Frieza for 1, just for cycle.
Yep. Yeah, it does have an effect. You can pay a red and neg something 10k, activate battle.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the few, I think, on brand ones battle cards to do that. So
yeah. I really like one drops that draw a card and then have other effects, and this is like a more powerful one. Yeah, so that's Rivalry United, the Goku he tried to play. It's
yeah, you have to have 2 or more.
Red, yeah. If you have 2 or more energy, so he just couldn't play it that turn.
Yeah. And looks like he's charging the Unison.
Probably means he's going to play a Unison. Or he's just off it, right? That can be smart. You think your opponent's going to side in black smoke? I just won't play my Unison.
Take him out, yeah.
I'll just attack with other things. Just kidding. He
had
2.
You kidding?
He had 2.
You serious?
Is that... Oh, man, what was that? That wasn't Chain Attack Trunks, was it?
I don't think so.
I don't think it was. Yeah, he put it on the bottom of the deck. I did not get a good enough glimpse at it. Okay, so anyway, we're going to take up the Unison. We're going to draw a card. Hit you another Unison. Another energy for next turn.
Yep.
And, going to attack. Definitely just going to combo.
Yep, and Frieza can spend an energy to give something minus 10k, but it has to be a battle card.
Has to be a battle card.
It can't be, at least it can't be, it might be leaders too, but definitely can't be Unisons.
Yep.
Because Unisons wasn't a thing yet.
Yeah. And see, he's going to combo with this Goku to facilitate the awaken. And then he'll just, when he swings with the leader, he'll combo the Vegeta. Now, if Trey has the opportunity to negate, he'll actually just lose the Vegeta. So if Trey has that 1-drop Frieza swap in hand, he'll be able to, do some stuff. I also want, Trey could have actually activated Battle there to just pay the 1 to draw a card. I wonder if he just wanted to keep his energy up for like defensive reasons.
Yeah, I think that makes sense for me, just to have the availability. The drawing one isn't super impactful right now.
Yeah. He can also do it on maybe this attack, but he's gonna combo with the Vegeta. Like I said, maybe he'll do the Frieza one, the swap negate, preventing Minio from comboing. Play that, draw. I'm assuming he's gonna combo both and draw 2.
Yeah.
Put one of them into energy. It's very strong.
It sounds, drawing 2 seems good.
Yep.
How much energy do you pay? 2 energy for that? No, 0.
Yeah, 0. 0 energy, draw 4.
Yeah. Fine.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Yeah, see, he's going to pay that, which is going to neg the Frieza 15k.
And Cooler does not, unfortunately, does not proc when your opponent's battle cards give minus energy. So
yep. Are we going to see the testing the ops here? It will allow Trey to awaken and not take this crit. There we go. There's the Frieza swap negate. A little late. It would have been really good on that leader swing.
It would have been fantastic.
Really good. So yeah, let's see. Trey can play Black Smoke, just get rid of the Unison. He can awaken, attack Vegeta, combo with the token blocker. He's got some plays. Yep, Black Smoke, get rid of that.
Yep, that's fair.
Activate Awaken.
Yep.
Right. He's going to swing first.
Yep.
Swinging at leader here. He can also so the Awaken untaps 1.
Yeah.
So he might be choosing to save that defensively.
Yeah, it could also be, it does not seem to be the case. One, he might not want to give him an extra card from life. Or there could be a situation where he'd be able to do the front side and back side draw ones.
That's what he's aiming for. Yeah, you're right, actually. So he has arrival enablers in the form of the Childs, and he has a Cooler Tyrannical. So he'll be able to, do some shenanigans, basically.
My only thing is that he kept the red-blue open, which normally you want that one rested so you could unrest it with the Beerus. But
if he did, my assumption, okay, so Trey's an expert at this deck. He definitely taught me. It's a little hard to see his hand. He has the bean, so that's probably why I did it. But you can also combo the Chilled and then arrival the Majin Buu because it requires a blue.
Oh, okay.
More than likely, I think it's the bean, right? He just has Sensu bean. This also plays around Crown really well. Smart.
Yeah, I think that's, especially against this deck, you need to. And obviously, Crown did just get an errata to try to rein in the power, but I think even with that, it's quite silly of a card.
Yeah. Yeah, you have hand knowledge, and then you just get to discard a card. It's a lot. For 1 energy, it's absolutely worth it. For free, it was too much.
How could you not?
That's why they errata.
Yeah,
it's too much. All right, we're tapping 3. Is this Indomitable? It is. Okay, so Indomitable might, I believe, neg 2 cards 30k. Your opponent warps a card from hand, and your leader gets +5 until the end of the turn.
Very, very strong.
Super strong card. I think this is really good against floodgates, right? If your opponent let's say you attack with your leader and your opponent floodgates you, I'll just slam Indomitable for the turn.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Easy 5k, get some board clear action, and yeah, very good.
So here we're gonna swing. All right, no negates. We're gonna combo the Chilled. Now we have an arrival enabled. Play the Cooler. Cooler effect's gonna activate. Neg the 2 battle cards, mill 3, and then draw 1 from the leader. Activate Awaken, untap 1, draw 1. And did he get a Majin Buu? Oh, he got a Gohan. That's kind of similar.
That's almost
the same thing. We got a bean. Bean. There's that set 1 player coming out from Trey, just putting the bean on the leader for the whole turn.
Yeah.
We did that a long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, I'm playing bean less nowadays, but yeah, that's, it's just, it's there. You know, I used it. Like, it's.
What's cool about bean is that Trey loses, the cooler mill deck loses literally no utility.
No.
You were pretty much, I would say, almost never offensively beaning. It's purely a defensive thing here.
Yeah. The only time, like, maybe if you had, like, 2 cooler rivals in hand and you wanted to get both out.
Oh, wait a minute. He couldn't play the Indomitable. I'm just realizing that. You have to have 3 Saiyans in energy or battle area. Wow, I just realized that. He only has 1 Saiyan, which is, you can't play it. I forgot about that completely. So our stream judge Eric is going to have to figure out a way to rewind this.
Yeah, that is quite a bit of a.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't catch that either. Yeah, no. So it counts red Saiyans in your. I think it might be red. It just might be Saiyans in general, but it counts them in your energy and your battle area.
Yeah.
But because Nick only had 1 Saiyan, he just couldn't play it.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting what the decision is on here.
Yeah.
You know, obviously we all try to play to the closest to this. Obviously, no one's perfect on that either.
Yeah.
But I don't know if a rewind is needed or if they're deciding to keep it because too much has happened.
Right.
We'll see. I think these messaging probably us. Let's see.
He said probably us.
3 dots. 3 dots. Yeah, because he's got accepted game state. Okay. That is the call there.
Accepted. That is unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, to me, when I see that card, a lot of the time it's
actually just going to die anyway.
Yeah.
Funnily enough.
Honestly, like...
Oh, yes. Milling Vegeta Secret Rare.
Nice.
That's an amazing mill.
Without anything, I think Trey benefits from this being the turn, in my mind.
It's honestly, you're not wrong. Like,
it is small enough where you have to combo against it, but also big enough. He's tapped out, and you have all this interaction with your coolers and your millings and stuff that you are probably just okay with it. Yeah.
Draw 1, play a 1-drop. You know, Trey can he can just play the Gohan here, which will kill the Gogeta.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, it's not. A lot of these cards have a lot of text nowadays, right?
Yeah.
And most of them more or less say if you are in your archetype, it's for 3 specifically, right? And so something like this, I don't think it's too much to say. It's almost like an automatic. Yeah, of course, I'd always have Saiyans in my energy.
Yeah, and we're gonna mill 1. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Trey just kind of like takes this. He doesn't particularly have a good combo.
Well, I think he's over it because he beamed.
Indomitable also buffs the leader.
That's right. Okay.
Wow, I just read Trey's mind. I was like, he doesn't really want to combo anything. He's just going to take it. Trey's got double bean in hand. Double bean, double negate. So he's going into a pretty good turn.
I mean, I do love the art on these cards. Like, I do not have any of them, but they're very, very good-looking cards.
Yeah. No, they're good-looking cards, and they're great cards to play.
Yeah.
Oh, see, we have a Dark Broly. This is not good for Trey. If he has to take a 20K, he's probably going to take a 30K. Dark Broly can warp. Yep, one of the double strikes. That's fair.
Yeah. And again, he removed the dice because he thought the turn was over.
He did, yeah. The problem, this is just unfortunate. Not obviously, you would much rather out combo the 20K than the 30K. It's tough.
Yeah, and I too thought the turn was over, and I don't see as much of this Broly in these Gogeta lists because most of them are also playing the Gogeta Secret Rare as well, which kind of overlaps with it.
Yeah, but because Nick is playing Vegeta Secret Rare, he can afford to just play more Overwhelm in his deck.
Yeah.
Man, this is rough for Trey. He does not want to out combo this. It's 3 cards. Oh, and it's 30. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all right, down to 2.
There you go. Oh, but he got it chilled, which is a good card to get because now he has more Arrival Enabler.
Yeah, but this is looking a lot kind of like the first game. A little better setup for Trey, but he was rested out on turn 3. He's down to 2 life, and now he's in big trouble.
Yeah. I wonder, he might just, okay, so you're definitely swinging lead, and you might just not swing anything else.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
there's True Vegeta. I mean, that's a good card, but not right now.
No. Maybe, like... again, this is a thing where, like, Sin and this deck are in the same spot where they're very aggression, and, like, usually that's balanced out by taking cards from your life, but not these ones.
Yeah, exactly. Trey's gonna... So, first of all, the leader is 20. His opponent's leader is 20, so this doesn't even deal a damage.
Nope.
He can play Black Smoke and draw 2. That's an option. He can play his 1-drop swap Frieza and then swap into maybe as the clan commander again. So, I mean, Trey has some options, but... Yeah, he's got his E-deck. So, he looked at the instant mounting, bro. That's... Oh, he's just digging for a card here.
He sure is. That's so sad to see, like, that is your...
Yeah.
Investment.
Putting back the Frieza, maybe. He's thinking. Putting back the Frieza. Definitely not taking a life, right?
I mean, you know that they don't have the Vegeta secret rare anymore, so at least you can safely go down one.
He drew a Beerus. That's the exact card he needed.
Yeah.
I don't think he can play anything. Yeah, because like
He sure can't.
because of he needs to leave up 2 blue for Dirty Burst, so he couldn't really play anything else there.
Well,
but having the Beerus is definitely good.
But then also having 3 energy open means that's a Broly.
Broly Crown, yeah, for sure.
I think earlier we saw at least 1 in hand, if not 2.
Yeah, I think we did too. And it's just gonna snipe the... I'm guessing the card he just got.
Yeah, seriously.
The Beerus.
And it's not like Trey even has any 2-cost things on reaction to the Broly.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep. And he can Dirty Burst.
Oh, he does. Oh, he can Dirty Burst.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, nice.
Yeah, pretty good. So you just draw a card, prevent your opponent from... He drew another Dirty Burst off of that. That's funny. It just immediately replaces itself. Yeah.
I think that's okay. I think that was a good bait. That I talking about it and looking at cards in hand, it was like, oh, why would you do that? But yeah, Dirty Burst is... I don't know. Whenever I see a red leader, I don't think Dirty Burst is in that deck.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, and this really... we're going to see the surmounting on this side as well.
Yeah, which to me means, like, I think Trey's made the right call of just being, very passive with his last turn and being able just to slowly build advantage.
Yeah. Based on the fact that he's not attacking, it makes me think he's going for the mill out strategy. Or he might just kind of try to turn everything at the same, he's going to arrival a bunch of cards in one turn and then maybe try to kill that way.
Yeah.
But basically, you're trying to starve your opponent for resources by not attacking the early game. Like right now, every super combo in hand is dead. Like you're preventing them from adding more cards to their hand. It's interesting. Here we're seeing a swing, and we're just gonna swap. Again, Trey is not technically tapped out because he has Beerus.
Now you can attack Broly or the Vegeta into that Frieza as well.
Yep. Auto still triggers. Player 1-drop. Look at the top 5. Add a Saiyan that costs 4 or less. Or a Unison that costs 1, which don't
super
play.
Combo always. It's still not live because you are at 5 life, but I'd almost bet that Nicholas also just has a test in the op in the hand to proc that.
Yeah.
He's just, I think, okay. I was wondering if he's going to count that deck.
Yeah. Might not be time yet.
No.
Oh, playing another Unison.
That's fair.
Yep.
He does need to tap 2 energy for it.
He does,
but,
yep. There we go.
There it is, yeah.
So yeah, small things like that are usually corrected almost immediately. And we're going to tick up. Are we going to play a 1-drop? No? Okay.
Yeah, and you got to be a little bit scared that any attack is a little deadly here.
Yeah, when you're at such a low life total, like you said, any attack can just become a lot.
And I think Nicholas is doing a good job at just removing a lot of the tiny battle cards on board.
Yeah.
Earlier, we were watching a match like, why are you coming with your battle cards on
Right.
board? But for this, where you get so much advantage for Trey, when there's a bunch of cards that can take that negative power,
Yeah.
I think from board is fine.
All right, yeah, really smart. Making this a 35. It's Trey can't neg that with anything other than Gohan. So, All right, we're gonna start with Beerus and Bean.
All right.
All right, so right now we're at 30. He needs 10 more.
And what is the option here?
He probably wants to go ahead and rival the dual attacker just because it searches a card and kills it like chump kills,
Yeah, and then you get the draw for it too.
Yeah.
For the leader activate battle.
So I think
Or
you want to
actually,
go ahead and do it, I'm assuming.
I mean, not for nothing. There's a good chance that Trey can be aggressive next turn, especially with the secret rare in hand. And
his board is not small, especially considering his opponent's tapped out.
And I mean, if I was Nicholas, I'd be like, yeah, of course, I'm on the offense. I can tap out aggressively. I have 5 life. It should be fine. But
Yep. Play chilled. Target Vegeta. Minio's gonna mill 1. Trey's gonna draw 1. And what does he want? A Beerus super combo. Now he's gonna look at the top 5, adding a Frieza's clan.
Oh, there's none.
Yeah, there's one.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah.
Fine. Oh, barely.
Just a card to charge next turn.
Yeah, best charge of the deck for sure.
Yeah. And now he still needs a way to get out of this.
There's a lot of chunky cards in that hand right now. Okay.
Comboing. Yep. So 20, 30, 40. Yeah. That was a lot more cards for Trey than it was for Nick.
But I think there could be a very aggressive turn next for Trey here. So
yeah, I think you're right. He just drew another one. Charge it.
So if you do want to be aggressive right now, you got to play Vegeta first, because that does make your leader a little bit tinier, but it's a big commitment immediately, right?
Yeah, he might just go. He has Black Smoke. Like, Trey has options, and I don't think he's dead just yet. But we'll see where this attack goes. If it goes to the leader or the Unison, that's going to determine the pace of the turn.
Yeah, because he can pretty easily clear this Unison right now with all the double strikes he have on it. And he can swap the Frieza back to hand, which is another negate if he has a clan commander in as well.
I think the Energy Blight is also swappable.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Nicholas going down to 4.
All right.
All right, swing with the cooler.
So Energy Blight actually gets around the token negate. So if he swaps into Energy Blight, when it attacks, it negs something 5. So this just completely gets around the token.
Yep, and it will give you an extra draw.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Don't hate it if it's the decision.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have Yamcha? Oh, wow. Of course. Yeah, that's going to be a problem here.
Yeah, that's rough. At least, I think it was sequenced correctly for the Yamcha, but
I wonder if he should have played Black Smoke. If he might just end the turn with Black Smoke, which means he should have played it first.
But then that also just gets Yamcha'd, right? Like if my opponent Black Smokes, I would still, and I was worried my Unison was going to die.
Yeah.
Yamcha White could.
Yeah. I wonder what the conversation is here. They might just be talking about the play.
Yeah.
That would have been really nice. But yeah, if we just see a Black Smoke here, it's kind of like, Yamcha, that's secret rare Yamcha coming in.
I think the only thing that he could be saying is that, he Yamcha'd after he played the card, right? Which I guess is,
you're supposed to do.
Yeah, you're supposed to do.
Yamcha
Yeah, sorry.
too.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking like if he had Clan Commander, and he knew that he was going to get Yam shit, he'd obviously
Yeah.
want to play that one. But based on timing windows,
Oh, drawing a bean. That's a good. It's good. There's a bit of a lack of a rival in Trey's hand. Wow, actually, he can just slam Vegeta here and swing.
it's true.
That's yeah. Actually, opponent's at 3 life. Why not?
And then what?
If he token negates, he goes down to 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's the play.
Yeah. All right.
Does he? I don't think he has enough in there for it.
Vegeta secret rare. Oh no, it's not 25. I mean, it's not 25. Sparking.
Yeah.
Is it? No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
So almost half.
Nowhere near, bro.
I mean. All right.
Yep.
Attacking in.
Said no negate. Wow. So do you combo out or do you try to save it? Oh.
I don't know.
I mean, it's like 40k is not enough for sure. Your opponent does have a lot, but
Yeah. Well, there's super combo number 1.
2. Oh, he has.
Oh,
He has 4.
He's got 4. Oh my god.
Wow. Wow, he has 4. That's crazy. Oh,
Sorry.
he has Mira. Okay.
Why is Chilled restanding?
It has dual attack. He
Oh,
only
that's
attacked
right.
with it once.
I see. It's at 5k right now though, yeah.
Chilled.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, because he hits
It's at
the
20. Yeah. He hit the surmounting and the energy blight.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean this 4 super combo is crazy. Trey's shaking his head. Probably.
Yeah. It's 45k without losing any hand advantage.
Yeah. Wow. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh, he would need 5 more? The leader's 10, so he would need 5 more, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Vegeta's 40k, right?
It negs the leader 5k.
Only on the activate main,
No.
right?
No, on
Or is it,
summon.
is it on play?
Yeah, on
I thought
play.
it was on, I swear it's the activate
Nah,
main.
bro. I played a lot.
All right.
Don't worry. I trust. Yeah, so it's you neg the leader 10k, excuse me, 5k. So Minio would need 5 more to get out of that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think Trey was really hoping to kind of like get his hand down really low to a point where he wouldn't have a lot of plays, but the super combos probably just drew into plays.
Mm-hmm. And he didn't play anything to get a plus 5k boost that last turn, right?
No.
No. That was 2 turns ago.
There we go. There's a rush attack.
And that,
He's got 4 Z energy still.
yeah, that's almost enough, just almost by itself, right? Like to do a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Okay, looks like Eric is reading the Vegeta. To be fair, okay, actually, to be honest, I think Vegeta says up to 1 leader. So if Trey forgot to declare it, that's on him. You do have to declare that you're going to neg the leader 5k.
That is true.
Because it says up to 1 leader.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Like your opponent wouldn't have a leader.
Well, they always got a future proof for like
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
All right, so Vegeta's going to swing here. He did not give it barrier, looks like. It doesn't have a dice on it, so I'm assuming that. Well, now he pointed to it, so now I'm... Okay, yeah. He's definitely activating it. He showed that he has 4Z energy, so I'm going to assume that he activated it. I think you just block with Chilled here. Vegeta's 30k. Your Chilled is a 5k. You just block with it.
Yeah.
Now is Trey going to be in the leader? Okay. Oh, no. Why would he do that?
I think just to have, but having 2 energy open means that
Yeah, why would he be in the leader there?
he's got Dirty Burst in hand too, I guess, but
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I mean he can just get crowned now. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a little bit of a weird bean.
I mean, this is, I think, the third Broly
Yeah.
crown that he's seeing. But he
Um,
also has 2 negates in hand.
2 negates in hand.
And he has to pay 2 for the Vegeta to do anything again.
So you either take the Frieza or the Tyrannical Assault. You don't take the big one because it costs 3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're taking Black Smoke.
I think you're taking
You just take the negate.
yeah.
That's pretty smart. There's no way for the cooler to like activate right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the leader swing basically is a guaranteed damage. So all Minio really needs to do is find a way to deal a second damage, which is Rush Attack Vegeta.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can just play another Rush Attack. He'll still have the... If he combos the crown, he'll still have the 4 energy. He can just go in again.
Yeah.
Oh, he has Champa in hand. Okay. All right, well, that's game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just go
He
for it there.
counter Trey's combo. There's no way to do it.
Like the... Okay.
He
can-
comboed with Mira. Funny. Yeah, I mean, you go all in here.
You can, what, combo with the cooler, rival the other cooler, draw 1, but that does
Yeah.
nothing.
All right. And that was Gogeta versus Cooler Mill, and Minio took it 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty convincingly.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would say, yeah. And we'd have to ask Trey if it was just something that he wasn't seeing the cards he was, or
yeah.
what went wrong in that matchup based on his previous times with
Yeah.
it. But yeah, Nicholas taking it 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't seem like he was ever in control at any point.
No.
I do feel like that last bean was a misplay. It kind of just immediately lost him the game.
Yeah, and I think it was probably just for that dirty burst idea, and like, there's no
Yeah.
way he's got another Broly crown, but he's
I mean,
definitely
he only
did.
played one that
Yeah.
game, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so
No, I think it was the second one because the first one got dirty burst.
yeah,
right?
yeah.